I can listen to somebody that is talking to me and listen to my mommy.
Every day, we live our lives repeating routines, and sometimes even neglecting things such as our health. We even take some things for granted, such as our hearing.
I wouldn't know what I was doing because I wouldn't understand what people are telling me to do.
It'll be depressed for me because can't do much.
I would take a lot longer to communicate with people, and I'd probably not be able to walk around alone as much. I probably need someone to help me like order things and go about my daily routine, so it'll be a lot slower than before.
Sight actually, yeah.
I think sight, because you can see what's directly in front of you, and it helps you with like walking around and getting to places.
I think sight is more important for me because it shows me where I'm going exactly, because if I can't see, I'm probably going to walk into things or do something wrong.
I'm a singer-songwriter, producer, educator, arranger, composer. I wear many hats.
Now the sun is shining. All my life, didn't know what I was looking for.
My dad is actually deaf in one ear, so he had some sort of infection when he was young, and lost his hearing in one ear. And because of that, whenever we're in a crowded place, it's like he can't tell where you are, when you're talking, and then it's very difficult for him to locate, pinpoint, because we all, with two functioning ears, we hear the world, well, more than just stereo, but also because of how the ears are shaped, we can hear the depth of field very, very well. With my dad, he can't do that, so, and it's very difficult for him to enjoy music that is played in stereo. Everything sounds mono to him, I think I wouldn't know how to, experience living life like how he would. I could kind of imagine hearing things all from one point, but it'd be awfully strange.
Maybe some other time.
Huh?
Maybe some other time.
What?
Maybe some other time.
Where are you going again?
Sing K.
Oh, so what are you gonna sing?
Chinese and English song.
Don't sing lah, we go somewhere else lah. Like before all can go together lah.
Why don't we go catch a movie?
Movie? What movie?
Have you heard of the new movie, the Star Wars movie?
Huh?
Have you heard of new
Star
movie?
Wars.
Star Wars. Yeah. The spaceship one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go together. Where?
I go and share time lah.
Probably sound and touch.
I would use my hearing more because I can't see anything, so I'd rely on my hearing and my senses from that.
Hearing actually, yeah. I will actually hear a lot because I wouldn't be able to see because it's dark. Especially if it's pitch black, so yeah.
Yeah, it's my hearing for sure. I think that I rely on sound cues for basically everything that I do, If I didn't have my sense of sight, then I would imagine that my concentration would go towards hearing in order to have my visual cues, pick up on everything. And I need my hearing for everything I do, for fun, creativity, for work. Yeah. It plays the most important role in my life. I think that and like being able to stay alive. But I think that all goes together, hand in hand. I think that music is like therapy for me. It's like the best part of my day, Well, it's not always good. Sometimes you gotta, like work at it and stuff like that. Do things that you don't necessarily enjoy too much. But all in all, it's the thing I look forward to every day. So, I need my hearing for that. Yeah.
Like for example, like I said, crossing the road lah. Like I would need my hearing to actually see things around me, and if I'm not able to see something behind me, I will actually depend on like the horns and everything of the cars.
When I'm in a dark room.
One time I was locked in this dark room, and to find my way out, I had to use my hearing because I can't see anything. And by the time your eyes adjust, you can't really make out a lot of it, especially in the night. So you have to use your hearing to find out what you're doing and where you're going.
It is very important, of course. If you are very senior, above 50 years old, a lot of my customers tell me that they get lonelier and lonelier because they say that their family stop talking to them very much. Their spouse, their children hardly talk to them. When we have good hearing, there's always effective communication. When you don't hear properly, the other party have to speak louder and louder, or they have to keep repeating themselves. They get frustrated, they get agitated, so they talk lesser to us. Instead of communicating with us, having a conversation, they only give us instructions. Like, Dad, the TV is too loud. Dad, it's a phone call. We hardly have any conversation anymore, so we get lonelier. If we are much younger, if we are still working, then we realize that our self-confidence is reduced. At meetings, we keep saying, I beg your pardon, I beg your pardon. And you say it a few more times, you get embarrassed. All right? And so you keep quiet. After the 2-hour meeting, you don't know what's going on. All right? Everybody seems to be enjoying a fruitful discussion, but we have to wait for the minutes to come up before we know what was discussed. So it affects our self-confidence. And yeah, we live a lower quality of life, and that's no good. Actually, I see a wide range of customers from as young as 7 years old to as old as 98 years old. But most of my customers are usually above 50 years old. All right. So a hearing loss affects us for a variety of reasons. Most of them is due to aging. That's why most of them are above 50 years old. But there are a lot of us also who suffer hearing loss due to noise-induced deafness. A lot of young people are using listen to loud music on the trains, in the buses, and some of them visit night spots that are very loud, or some children are born with the problems. So a wide range of age groups. Yes, actually most of my customers come in to me not knowing they have a hearing loss. I remember one young man coming in to me with very severe hearing loss but in strong denial. Once I've given him a pair of hearing aids and helped him to hear much better, there is so much release in him and so much, his life improved so much. He became a good friend of mine. Okay, and in fact, from someone who disliked hearing aids, he even promotes my hearing aids publicly now. He's not shy to be seen with hearing aids. Yeah, it's a big change in this young man. Most of the time, hearing is caused by aging. All right, so that one cannot be helped. But for young people, when you listen to music, be very careful. Do not. It's okay to listen with headphones on, but not too loud. All right, and also not too long an exposure, because if you expose it to loud music for too long, it actually causes the nerves in our hearing to be hurt, and that is permanent damage. Right. So as a rule of thumb, if people beside you can hear what you're hearing, I think that's too loud.
Are you more aware of the sounds around you now? Even various music and sounds can impact us emotionally, but we do not realize it. Many people suffer from hearing loss due to the lack of care for their ears. Can you imagine yourself living your life without sound?